For years, modern dating has been ruled by games. Don't text too soon, don't care too much, don't let them know how you feel. But a new trend is challenging all of that. They're called yearners, and they're not afraid to admit it. They want love, they crave connection, and they aren't ashamed of it. But what does psychology say about yearning? Is embracing emotional vulnerability healthy or risky in today's dating world? In this video, we'll dive deep into the psychology of yearners in dating, why they're rising now, what emotional vulnerability really means, and how yearning can both help and hurt in relationships. Stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal how to embrace vulnerability without losing your self-worth. The term yearners comes from Gen Z and millennial dating culture online. It describes people who openly admit they want love. They're tired of playing it cool. They're done pretending they don't care. They want connection and they're vocal about it. Instead of ghosting, breadcrumbing, or playing hard to get, yearners embrace vulnerability, the desire to be loved, noticed, and chosen. In short, they're flipping the script on modern dating games. So why is this trend emerging in 2025? 1. Burnout from dating games. People are exhausted from ghosting, situationships, and endless swiping. Pretending not to care isn't fun anymore. 2. The mental health era. With therapy and self-awareness more normalized than ever, vulnerability is being reframed as strength, not weakness. 3. Post-pandemic desire for connection. After isolation and loneliness, many crave deeper emotional bonds rather than surface-level attention. 4. Social media amplification. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. X. Amplify raw confessions. Posts like, "I just want someone to love me the way I love," resonate with millions. Yearning has always existed, but now it's being embraced publicly. Yearning is more than desire. It's a psychological state of longing for intimacy and connection. Psychologists link yearning to 3 main drivers. 1. Attachment needs. Securely attached people can express yearning without shame. Anxiously attached people may over-yearn, seeking constant reassurance. 2. Dopamine and reward systems. Yearning activates the brain's reward pathways. We fantasize about connection, imagining the high of love. 3. Narrative identity. Humans define themselves through love stories. Yearning reflects our desire to fulfill that personal narrative, to be wanted and chosen. But here's the paradox. Yearning can lead to beauty or to pain, depending on how it's expressed. Psychologist Brené Brown famously described vulnerability as the birthplace of love, belonging, and joy. When yearners embrace vulnerability, they show authenticity instead of masks, create space for genuine connection, build emotional intimacy faster. In fact, studies show that people who express vulnerability are often rated as more trustworthy and attractive. Yearning, when balanced, signals courage. I'm not afraid to want love. But vulnerability has a shadow side. When yearning turns into over-yearning, it can become unhealthy. Clinging, needing love so badly that you accept toxic dynamics. Self-sacrifice, putting others' needs above your own just to keep them close. Fantasy over reality, falling in love with the idea of someone rather than who they are. Attachment, anxiety, seeking constant reassurance, feeling incomplete without a partner. In psychology, this is often linked to anxious or fearful attachment styles. Instead of attracting healthy love, it can lead to cycles of heartbreak. So which works better in dating? Showing your feelings or holding back? Playing it cool creates intrigue but risks distance and miscommunication. Yearning openly creates intimacy but risks rejection. The answer isn't one or the other. The healthiest approach is secure vulnerability, expressing interest without losing boundaries. If you identify as a yearner, here's how to embrace it in a healthy way. Own your desire without shame. Wanting love doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Balance yearning with self-worth. Love is something you want, not something you need to survive. Look for reciprocity. Yearning is powerful when it's mutual. If it's one-sided, it becomes painful. Set boundaries. Don't confuse yearning with chasing. Boundaries protect your heart. Focus on growth, not just connection. A relationship should add to your life, not become your entire life. When two people yearn for each other, something powerful happens. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, strengthens attachment. Dopamine fuels passion and excitement. Trust building accelerates because vulnerability is met with vulnerability. This creates the kind of deep, passionate connections people crave, the kind that feels like soulmates, the silent scroller. Someone who yearns but never expresses it, stuck in fantasy, never reality. The brave yearner. Someone who says, I like you, and I'd love to get to know you better. Often this honesty creates instant connection. The over-yearner, someone who floods the other person with constant messages and emotional demands, pushing love away instead of drawing it in. These examples show that yearning itself isn't the problem. It's how you channel it. The rise of yearners signals a cultural shift. People are tired of performative distance. In 2025 and beyond, authenticity is trending. Vulnerability is becoming sexy. Honesty is becoming the new confidence. And maybe that's the healthiest shift we've seen in dating in decades. So, who are the yearners? They're the ones who dare to want. They're the ones who admit they crave love. They're the ones rewriting modern dating by embracing vulnerability over games. But the secret isn't yearning blindly. It's yearning wisely. Because the strongest love doesn't come from pretending not to care. It comes from courage, honesty, and balance. So tell me, are you a yearner? Do you believe in showing your feelings openly, or do you think it's safer to play it cool? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video gave you insight, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So you never miss more relationship psychology here at Love Logic Lab UK. Because love isn't weakness. It's vulnerability. And vulnerability is the strongest thing of all.